and welcome back to my channel. Last time I made Willow's riding journey, we were in a heat wave again. So we're back in another heat wave. So I'm back in the coolness of my bedroom to give you Gambler's journey. I've got 3 kids and my oldest 2 decided that they wanted a horse of their own to drive, do the carriage driving with. Their dad's done that basically all his life, so we assumed the kids would enjoy doing it at one point. So we started searching the internet and we decided to buy Gambler. April 2017, I think it was an unbroken 3-year-old stallion, licensed stallion that had been out running with mares. But we liked his conformation, his look, his general attitude. For the driving type, you want a bit more of a laid-back Welshie. So as soon as he come home, we started the in-hand training with him. He took it like duck to water. He knew exactly what he was doing. He understood everything I was asking him for. So about a month after I bought him, I decided to take him to his first in-hand show. And for the Welsh cobs, you can do the Welsh medal shows. So we went to one of them. And he won his class and actually come away being a bronze medal winner. Which is absolutely amazing. For his first show to win a bronze medal is really good. Even from then we could see that his attitude to work was amazing. We just carried on doing some more training with him, and we decided end of May time to take him to his first county show. So Gambler really avoided doing any local shows at all at the beginning of his career, because he was just absolutely amazing at what he done. So we took him to the local county show, and again, young horse though, but he done really well, took all the atmosphere in, tannoys and all the tractors, diggers, everything going around, and he was absolutely loving it. So as he was bought for the kids, he was never classed as my horse. So that summer we decided to start breaking him to ride. I always like my horses to ride before they're driven so that they get used to your leg. My eldest boy wanted to be the first one on Gambler to back him. So we done that. We got Jamie on and he started breaking Gambler to ride. Nothing major, just walk a trot. As I say, for the driving horses, they don't want them to canter. So Jamie got on and I helped him do it, and we just very lightly broke him to ride. And then again, he was just turned away to grow. So the kids spent the summer just getting to know him, getting him to know us, having fun with him. And late autumn, early winter, we brought him back into ride again. And I don't have a school, and if it rains too much we can't ride in the field. It just becomes unsafe, it's too slippery. So we got the basics going again, and then we sent into my friend's yard to just learn the basics of canter, and she's got loads of grazing. So we spent a few weeks there just bulking up. He'd been a licensed stallion, he's covered mares, he's got foals on the ground, so we decided to let him just put some weight on and be a horse. So he stayed at my friend's yard for a few weeks, and we brought him back before Christmas. So then I got back on him, I was hacking him out, just riding him and getting to know him for a few months. And then early the next year, February, March time, I took him to his first ridden show. Still as a stallion, just done the novice class just so he could get out and about, and he done really well. He came second, so can't ask any more of that for his first show. I like to introduce them to the ridden work before they go on to the driving, just so he understands the legs, understands voice, what we're asking, everything, without having a cart behind him. So then my job with Gambler was done. He was predominantly the kids and my partner's horse, so they started breaking him to drive, which again, Gambler just took like duck to water. I can't fault that horse at all. You would never find another Welsh D like him. He's amazing. So we spent the spring and summer of 2018 I hacked him out once or twice a week. My partner works full time, so the driving then, they'd done the driving more of an evening on of weekends, so they were just having fun, getting them used to the driving, getting them out and about to see stuff, just see life basically and have fun with him. So I spent a good few months just getting to know him and getting him fit and used to the cart and everything. And then late summer, early autumn that year, they went for their first pleasure drive. A pleasure drive is just like us, a group of us going up to hack out. A group of them meet up and go for a drive. If you like what you see, then please boop the like button. Can't fault him, he never done anything wrong on his first drive. So again, they spend the winter just having fun with him, and spring comes round next year, 2019, and they went for their first drive at the parade. Absolutely amazing experience. The kids loved it and had great fun just showing Gambler off. He loved doing the driving. So because the kids were doing more with him, we decided to have Gambler gelded. He wasn't a problem at all as a stallion. You never knew he was a stallion. We're on our own yard. He can be turned out constantly, whatever. There is no problem with him being a stallion. But when he went to the driving shows, there was always that risk of if there was mare in season and everything. So safety first for the kids, we decided to geld Gambler. So he had a few weeks off to recover from the gelding, and then they were back out showing again, just taking him to some driving shows and just having loads of fun with him. But sadly, as the kids got into secondary school, their interest changed. They were no longer wanting to do the horses. They wanted to go out and play with their friends. I started riding more, but he's never been my type of horse. Me and Gambler don't click. He's very, as I say, he's very laid back and he's absolutely brilliant horse, but he's not the horse that I want for the show ring. So that's when Lewis decided that he wanted to take over Gambler. So we didn't know how that would go because Lewis was still extremely young. Welsh Ds are not usually a novice type horse. They've got fire in their belly and a Welsh attitude. So amazing horses, but not usually for novice kids. So I was just riding Gambler more, and Lewis was doing bits with Gambler, getting to know him. Lewis was getting used to doing it all and having fun with Gambler, and they were doing really well. And then COVID hit, so I had no choice. I wasn't going to sell Gambler through COVID, so we just kept plugging along with him, and that's the time that Gambler and Lewis's relationship really flourished, where they were at home just constantly bonding with each other every single day, and now they have the most amazing partnership ever. That was, having lockdown through COVID was the best thing that happened to them too. So they were just getting to know each other, practicing the in-hand showing at home, so they knew what to expect in the show ring, because Lewis has only ever shown a few friends little ponies through the past. So he was getting used to how you show a Welsh D, what's expected and everything. So early 2021, they went out to their first in-hand show, and there was tears and everything, because Gambler, I've not done much in-hand showing with Gambler, so he didn't know what he was doing. Lewis didn't know what he was doing. But you learn from your mistakes. So they spent that year just going out each month to the in-hand show, learning and growing, and by the end of that year they had smashed it. They'd qualified for Equifest, but I sadly missed the cut-off date for entries that year, so he didn't go to Equifest. But that they qualified and went to Sunshine Tours, and there you could see their relationship really had bloomed. So they won their mountain and moorland class, then went on to win the Supreme Championship, and absolutely fantastic way to end that showing year for them. That brings us on to this year, 2022. So again, they've gone out doing the in-hand showing together. Absolutely amazing. They have such a bond with each other. They know exactly what to do and how to do it with each other. They really know each other inside out, which has been amazing. So they went to the local county show earlier on in the year. They've done loads of local shows and went on to Kimpton. They have qualified for Equifest, which we'll be going to next week now. So we're gonna stay over there for a few days, which I will vlog the whole journey of them and what they get up to. And they've also qualified again for Sunshine Tours in September, so they're all booked in for that, and they will hopefully be doing another county show at the end of the year and just see where this takes them. What's their plans for going on in the future? I think Lewis is aiming to give up the local shows as much for next year and aim more at the affiliated, the Welsh Cob shows and county shows for next year for the in-hand, and they're gonna start doing some ridden showing at the local shows. Lewis would never let me sell Gambler anyway, so there's no choice. They have to learn together, they really do. But I can see them two having so much fun and going far together. But that's the end of this video. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I will attach the video here of Willow's riding journey. Thank you, bye.